Have you ever wondered if your body is trying to tell you something about your heart health? The truth is, heart disease is the #1 cause of death worldwide, and most people miss the warning signs until it's too late. But what if you could spot these red flags early and take action before a heart attack or stroke happens? In this video, we're breaking down 7 visible signs that could indicate your heart is in trouble. These signs can show up in unexpected places: your ears, legs, skin, even your eyes, and if you know what to look for, you could save your life or the life of someone you love. Stay with me as we go through each one in detail. If you recognize multiple signs in yourself or a loved one, don't ignore them, talk to your doctor immediately. Let's dive in. Number 1. Diagonal crease in the earlobe, Frank's sign. One of the most unexpected yet significant warning signs of potential heart problems is something as simple as a diagonal crease in your earlobe. Known as Frank's sign, this small but telling feature was first identified in the 1970s by Dr. Sanders T. Frank, who noticed a connection between this crease and coronary artery disease, CAD, a leading cause of heart attacks. The crease typically runs at an angle from the lower earlobe toward the face, and while it might seem like just another wrinkle, it could be much more than that. So why does this matter? Studies suggest that around 40% of people with heart blockages have this crease. While it's not a guaranteed sign of heart disease, it's an important clue that should not be ignored, especially in younger individuals. If you're under 40 and notice this diagonal crease, it could indicate early cholesterol buildup and artery blockages, putting you at a higher risk of heart disease. In older individuals, this crease may be more related to aging, but it's still worth keeping an eye on, particularly if other risk factors are present. Scientists believe that the same factors that lead to cholesterol buildup and poor circulation in the arteries, such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure, smoking, and poor lifestyle habits, can also weaken connective tissues in the earlobe, leading to the formation of this crease. In other words, it may be a visible reflection of what's happening inside your arteries. If you have Frank's sign, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. It's a good idea to get your cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and heart health checked. A simple lifestyle change or early medical intervention could help prevent serious heart complications down the road. Your earlobes might just be trying to tell you something, so listen. Number 2. Hair loss on legs. Have you noticed hair thinning or disappearing from your shins, thighs, or feet? While it's easy to dismiss this as a normal part of aging, it could actually be a sign of poor blood circulation caused by peripheral arterial disease, PAD. PAD occurs when arteries in the legs become clogged or narrowed due to atherosclerosis, the same condition that leads to heart attacks and strokes. In simple terms, if your legs aren't getting enough blood, neither are your heart and brain, making this a serious red flag for overall cardiovascular health. So, what exactly is happening inside your body? Your hair follicles need oxygen and nutrients to produce hair, and those nutrients are delivered through healthy blood flow. If the arteries supplying your legs are clogged with fatty deposits, blood struggles to reach the skin, causing hair growth to slow down or stop completely. Over time, the skin on the legs may also appear shiny, smooth, and cool to the touch due to the lack of nourishment. Other telltale signs include cold feet, slow-growing toenails, and leg pain while walking, known as claudication, all of which indicate circulation problems. Who should be most concerned? People with diabetes, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure are at a much higher risk, as these conditions accelerate artery damage. Smokers are particularly vulnerable because smoking directly weakens blood vessels, making blockages more likely. If you're experiencing hair loss on your legs alongside any of these other symptoms, don't ignore it. A Doppler ultrasound can assess blood flow in your legs and determine if PAD is present. The good news is that improving circulation through exercise, a heart-healthy diet, and lifestyle changes can help restore blood flow and reduce your risk of serious heart complications. If your legs are sending you a warning, listen to them. Number 3. Yellow plaques on eyelids, Xanthelasma. Have you ever noticed soft, yellowish patches forming on the upper or lower eyelids? While these small cholesterol deposits, known as Xanthelasma, may seem harmless, they could be a visible red flag for heart problems. These plaques often grow over time, but because they are painless, most people ignore them. However, research shows that 50% of individuals with Xanthelasma have high cholesterol or triglycerides, both of which are major risk factors for heart attack and stroke. So, why does this happen? When there is excess cholesterol in the bloodstream, it doesn't just stay in the arteries, it can also accumulate in the skin, particularly around the eyes. This buildup is a sign that cholesterol may also be depositing inside artery walls, leading to narrowed or blocked arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. Even if your cholesterol levels appear normal, Xanthelasma can still be a warning sign of underlying cardiovascular disease. Who should be most concerned? If you're under 40 and develop Xanthelasma, it's crucial to get a cholesterol test immediately, as younger individuals with this condition face a higher risk of early heart disease. Additionally, if you have a family history of heart attacks, strokes, or high cholesterol, this sign should not be ignored. If you notice yellow plaques around your eyes, don't dismiss them as just a cosmetic issue. Get your cholesterol and triglyceride levels checked as soon as possible. To lower cholesterol naturally, adopt a heart-healthy diet rich in fiber, healthy fats, and whole foods while cutting down on trans fats and processed foods. Your body often gives early warning signs, and this is one you should pay attention to. Number 4. Grayish or white ring around the cornea, Arcus Senilis. Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed a gray or white ring forming around the colored part of your eye, the cornea? This condition, known as Arcus Senilis, might just seem like an age-related change, but in some cases, it can be a warning sign of serious heart health risks. This ring, which starts as a small arc and gradually spreads around the iris, is caused by cholesterol deposits in the cornea. In older adults, especially those over 60, Arcus Senilis is generally considered harmless, a natural part of aging. However, if you're under 45 and notice this whitish-gray discoloration, it could indicate severely high cholesterol levels, which can increase your risk of heart disease, strokes, and artery blockages. So, what's happening inside your body? The same cholesterol buildup that appears in your eyes can also be accumulating in your arteries, leading to atherosclerosis, which is the hardening and narrowing of arteries due to fatty deposits. Over time, this can reduce blood flow to the heart and brain, raising the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Essentially, if cholesterol is visible in your eyes, it may also be lurking in your arteries. Who should take this seriously? If you're under 45 and develop Arcus Senilis, it's strongly recommended that you get a cholesterol and heart health checkup immediately. If you have a family history of heart disease, this sign should not be ignored. If your doctor confirms high cholesterol, take action by eating a heart-healthy diet, exercising regularly, and taking medication if necessary. Keeping your cholesterol in check not only protects your heart but could also help prevent further complications down the line. Remember, your eyes might be revealing the state of your arteries, so pay attention to what they're telling you. Number 5. Bluish or purple skin, cyanosis. Have you ever noticed your lips, fingertips, or toes turning blue or purple, especially in cold weather or after standing for a long time? While it's normal for skin to react to temperature changes, persistent or unexplained bluish discoloration, a condition called cyanosis, can be a sign that your body isn't getting enough oxygenated blood. This could be due to blocked arteries, heart failure, or even lung problems like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or pneumonia. So, why does this happen? Your heart pumps oxygen-rich blood throughout the body, and when the heart is weak or arteries are blocked, it struggles to circulate blood efficiently. As a result, areas farthest from the heart, like the fingers, toes, and lips, may not receive enough oxygen, causing the skin to take on a bluish or purplish tint. In some cases, cyanosis can also indicate low oxygen levels in the lungs, which is why it can be seen in people with lung diseases or breathing difficulties. Who should be concerned? If cyanosis happens frequently, lasts a long time, or occurs even when you're warm, it may signal an underlying heart or circulatory problem. Those with existing heart conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, or respiratory issues should be especially cautious. If you notice persistent cyanosis, don't ignore it, seek medical attention immediately. A doctor can run tests to check your oxygen levels, heart function, and circulation. In the meantime, improving heart health through exercise, a nutritious diet, and quitting smoking can help prevent oxygen-related issues. Your body is trying to tell you something, listen before it's too late. Number 6. Sores on legs that won't heal, arterial ulcers. If you have open sores on your legs, heels, or toes that seem to take forever to heal, or don't heal at all, this could be a serious warning sign of poor circulation due to blocked arteries. These wounds, known as arterial ulcers, typically appear cold to the touch, painful, and may look dry or have a punched-out appearance. Unlike normal cuts or bruises, these ulcers struggle to heal because the blood flow to the affected area is restricted, preventing the delivery of oxygen and essential nutrients needed for tissue repair. Why is this important? Arterial ulcers are often a sign of advanced peripheral arterial disease, PAD, which means that your arteries are severely clogged with fatty deposits, atherosclerosis. If the legs aren't getting enough blood, it's likely that your heart and brain aren't either, significantly increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Many people with PAD don't realize they have it until they experience symptoms like leg pain when walking, claudication, numbness, cold feet, or these slow-healing sores. So, who should be concerned? If you have diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or a history of smoking, you are at higher risk of developing arterial ulcers and PAD. Diabetics, in particular, should be extra cautious, as nerve damage, neuropathy, can make it harder to feel pain, leading to unnoticed wounds that worsen over time. If you notice persistent sores on your legs, feet, or toes that aren't healing, see a doctor immediately. A Doppler ultrasound or ankle brachial index test can check for circulation problems. Early intervention with lifestyle changes, medication, or procedures to restore blood flow can help prevent serious complications, including limb amputation. Don't wait, your legs might be signaling a much bigger problem with your heart. Number 7. Swelling in legs, ankles, and feet, edema. If you've noticed swelling in your legs, ankles, or feet, especially at the end of the day or after long periods of sitting, it could be more than just a minor inconvenience. It might be a sign that your heart is struggling to pump blood efficiently. This fluid buildup, known as edema, can cause your skin to feel tight, stretched, or pitted when pressed, meaning the skin stays indented for a few seconds after being touched. So why does this happen? Your heart plays a crucial role in circulating blood throughout your body. When the heart weakens or doesn't pump effectively, blood flow slows down, causing fluid to accumulate in the lower extremities due to gravity. This is commonly seen in congestive heart failure, where the heart can't keep up with the body's demands, leading to fluid retention and swelling. Why should you take this seriously? While mild swelling can occur for various reasons, including standing too long, pregnancy, or even high salt intake, persistent edema, especially when combined with shortness of breath, fatigue, or unexplained weight gain, can be a clear sign of heart disease. In some cases, edema is also linked to kidney or liver disease, but when seen with other heart-related symptoms, it becomes an even stronger red flag for cardiovascular problems. If you experience swelling that gets worse by evening, especially if it's accompanied by breathlessness or chest discomfort, see a doctor immediately. A heart function test, echocardiogram, blood tests, or a physical exam can help determine if your heart is the cause. Managing edema may involve reducing salt intake, elevating your legs, and treating underlying heart conditions before they become more serious. Don't ignore what your body is telling you. Your heart may need help. Your body is incredibly smart, and often, it gives subtle clues when something isn't right, especially when it comes to your heart health. If you've noticed one or more of these visible signs, don't ignore them. A simple doctor's visit and some routine tests could help detect heart problems early, before they lead to something more serious like a heart attack or stroke. The good news is that many heart issues can be prevented or managed with simple lifestyle changes. Start by eating a heart-healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins while cutting back on processed foods and unhealthy fats. Exercise regularly to keep your blood flowing, and if you smoke, quit immediately. Smoking is one of the biggest contributors to artery damage. Finally, monitor your cholesterol, blood sugar, and blood pressure to ensure they stay within a healthy range. Heart disease is the leading cause of death, but with early detection and the right lifestyle choices, it is largely preventable. Your heart works 24/7 to keep you alive. Take care of it before it's too late. Listen to your body, make healthy choices, and take action today. It could save your life.